Hi, I'm sure you all know me. I'm Miles Kwiatkowski. I'm going to be going around interviewing all the teachers, asking them if they have any advice for the senior class.
So Miles, what is your advice for the senior class?
My advice to everyone is don't cry because it's over, smile because it's happened.
Hell yeah!
Jeez.
Mr. Kelver, anything you have to say to the senior class 2025?
Anything specifically?
Just anything you want to say to them.
Best of luck. Hope you guys don't get in too much trouble and everything works out for you.
All right. Hello, Mr. Hurley. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
Advice for seniors, all right? Now that you guys are older and get to make your decisions, live it up. Don't go to class in college. I didn't. Go to parties, have as much fun as you want. Don't worry about the future. And then you can end up back as a teacher here at Franklin High. So dream big.
Hello, Ms. J. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
Yes, I do. My advice would be to choose your battles.
Who am I here with right now?
Brian from Blue Line.
Do you have any advice to give the senior class of 2025?
Just, you don't have to decide your future right away. People go to college and change their majors 2-3 times. Just as long as you're happy with what you want to do with the rest of your life, that's what you want to look for.
Hello, Pat. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
I do. You guys keep your eyes and your ears open and your mouth shut, and you'll go a long way in life.
Hello, Mr. S. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
First off, I want to say congratulations, class of 2025. You by far were my best class. I'm proud of all of you, and as you move forward, don't forget about us. And always remember we're here for you.
Mr. Masters.
Yes.
Is there any advice you want to give the class of 2025?
Get better hair. Oh.
Hello, Mr. Ozer. Do you have any advice for the class of 2025 seniors?
Absolutely. Chase your dreams. Just because it's not what everybody else would do doesn't mean it's not what you want to do. And all throughout life, never be afraid to change it up.
Hello, Ms. Eiler. Do you have any advice to give the class of 2025 seniors?
Life is short. Make the best of it.
Hello, Ms. Hart. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
Yes, I do. Please be kind. It doesn't take much to just be gentle and kind with people. So that's my advice, and God bless. Congratulations.
Hello, Ms. Swarza. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
I sure do. Okay, guys, here's the key. Find something you love to do, and you'll never work a day in your life.
Hello, Mr. Chiola. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
Go travel, see the world. Now's your best chance to do it before you get married and have kids. Good luck.
Mr. Newitt, do you have any advice to give the seniors of class 2025?
Yeah, I do. My advice to you is always take money and set it aside and invest so that you can have money for the big items in life that come up, and you're able to do the kind of things that you want to do, so that you can enjoy life as you're going through it, and when you get near the end of it, you'll have enough money to have everybody else take care of you.
Mr. Kelzer, do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
Yes. You might have some kind of dream in mind or what you want to do for your career, and that's awesome, and I hope it works out for you. But even if it doesn't, there are many people who are on their second careers, third careers, and have found success. And above all, find something that you really love to do and do it.
Mr. Smutek, do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
First off, congratulations to the senior class. You guys were my first class when I first started teaching at Franklin as a long-term sub in Courier's class. So I'm very proud of seeing all of you guys develop and grow as students and become adults. Advice, do everything that you can when the opportunities present themselves. Whatever random activity, whatever random job, going out places, doing this, whatever it is, do it. The more life experience, the better.
Thank you. Hello, Ms. Stemke. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
Yeah, make sure that you find a place to work that you like the people, because who you work with is going to be who you spend the most time with.
Hello, Ms. Parks. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
Absolutely. 95% of life is showing up. It's what everybody in your life wants from you. Show up and everything will work out well.
Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
Hi, yeah, of course, always, right? My advice to you is always be true to yourself, right? There's going to be challenges that come to you, and if you're true to yourself, you'll be true always to everything. So good luck.
Hello, Ms. Ray. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
I just hope that whatever you do, you make good choices.
Hi, Miss Price. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
I sure do. It's okay to be a little sad on these days, but also be really excited. Enjoy the next couple of days and then jump right into adulting, and just remember not to take things too seriously.
Hello, Ms. Kroll. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
Yeah, I would say to enjoy your last summer before you're an adult, whether that's going into the workforce or going into college. Revel the little bit of time you have with your friends before you go out into the real world and have to be an adult. So have fun.
Hello, Ms. Carey. Do you have any advice to give the senior class of 2025?
I do. I think my best piece of advice would be this saying. It's one of my favorites. It says, every day may not be good, but there's good to find in every day. So to get the most out of life and just to really enjoy yourself, you really have to look for the little things every day. The little joys, the little moments, and the little events that make you happy.
Hello, Ms. Kobe. Do you have any advice to give the senior class of 2025?
Okay, advice for seniors. Well, embrace your next chapter, and remember, don't be afraid to try new things and enjoy whatever your next adventure is.
Hello, Ms. Smith. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
My best piece of advice is probably to just stay true to yourself. You know, whatever's going on around you, stay who you are and follow your own values.
Hello, Mr. Putnam. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
As it is the first class that I was able to follow all 4 years, I would say go chase a dream. If you want it, go take it. Nothing is given to you, earn it.
Hello, Ms. Lanzon. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
I do. It is to get involved, whether it is a college, a university, get involved as fast as you can, or if you're staying in your community, to also get involved with your community. The more involved that you are, the more your circle grows and the more successful you'll be.
Hello, Ms. Michelle. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
Yes, I would say have lots of fun, enjoy your youth. Don't take life too seriously right now, because as an adult you'll have more responsibilities as you get older, so enjoy it and have fun in life.
Hello, Ms. Samar. Do you have any advice to share with the senior class of 2025?
Yes, welcome to adulting. You're going to have to decide what's for dinner every day. And don't get behind on things, just in general, please. Okay? Good luck.
Hello, Ms. Flanagan. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
Find something you're passionate about and pursue it with your highest intent.
Hello, Ms. Job. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
Yes, definitely. Keep learning a language. So if you plan on continuing your studies, continue to study another language, because learning languages is very important, and it's going to become even more important in the future, especially Spanish. And stay true to yourself. And good luck. Best of luck.
Hello, Mr. Clark. Do you have any advice to give the senior class of 2025?
Yeah, Miles, just continue to work hard. Stay focused. Go make money.
Hello, Mr. Arquette. Do you have any advice for the senior class 2025?
Yes, I do. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
And do not be lazy. Nothing's going to be handed to you. Bust your butts. Okay? That's the advice. Nothing's free.
Hello, Mr. Voss. Do you have any advice to give the senior class 2025?
Yeah, I want to wish you all the best of luck in the future. Have confidence in yourself. You're going to go on to do amazing and great things.
Mr. Reina, do you have any advice to give the class of 2025?
I do. Never forget who you are. Never forget where you come from, because as the book says, the places you have been will determine the places you will go. Congratulations. Good luck. We're going to miss you, and we certainly love you all.
Hello, Ms. Murner. Do you have any advice to give the senior class of 2025?
I would say to seniors, spend your time over the summer wisely, but also make the most of the friends you have now. Make sure that you're keeping your connections and just enjoy yourself. You have a lot of time and a lot of experience ahead of you.
Hello, Mr. O'Leary.
Hi.
Do you have any advice to give the senior class of 2025?
Yeah, always do right. Keep a clean conscience.
All right.
Treat people.
Hello, Ms. Wyrat. Do you have any advice to give to the class of 2025?
I sure do. It doesn't really matter how many friends you have, but the friends that you do have, make sure that their face lights up for you when they see you.
Hello, Ms. Wojar and Ms. Robertson. Do you guys have any advice to give the senior class of 2025?
To do what you love. Do what you love.
Hello, Ms. Farkas. Do you have any advice to give the senior class of 2025?
Hi, yes. Be proud of everything that you have accomplished and your future endeavors. You are more capable, creative, and stronger than you know. Don't let challenges get you down. You've got this. Don't forget to have fun. Congratulations to you all.
Hello, Willie. Do you have any advice for the senior class graduating?
Yeah, enjoy the first 2 years you're graduated, because after that, you got to work your ass off the rest of your life.
Hello, do you have any advice to give the senior class of 2025?
Yes, I do. One of the things you have to remember is never stop learning. You're always going to be challenged from this point on. You know, just because you're out of school doesn't mean you're not going to have the opportunity to pick up knowledge, no matter what it is. Whether it's, you know, doing something you've never done before, learning about something you've never tried, or being challenged with work, with what you're doing. But never stop learning. It pays dividends in the end.
Hello, Mr. Martin. Do you have any advice to give the senior class of 2025?
Sure. Work hard, be safe, and live a good life.
Hello, Ms. Collins. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
Yes, seize the day, take every opportunity that's afforded to you. You don't want to have regrets when you're older. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Hello, Mr. Ponio. Do you have any advice for the senior class of 2025?
First of all, congratulations, class of 2025. And remember, once a patriot, always a patriot.
Hello again, everyone. I just want to say thank you to all the staff members who shared some advice, and I wish everyone the best. I'm sure I'll see most of you guys around, but that's all I got to say.